I'm your host, Crystal Victoria, and welcome to our crowning season YouTube. Gosh, this is our first video.
Awesome.
Make some noise.
That's awesome.
Yes, we lit. Welcome to the palace. Okay, guys, guess what? So I know that you clicked on this video because you just watched our segment, and you want to see the interviewing process of this segment. The name of this segment, as you already know, is Finding King. So, guys, we're about to interview the guys and I know you already saw the guy who was selected, but you're about to check out the interviewing process. Let me introduce my village, my panel. Let's start here.
I'm Bishop Gaddis Jackson. I'm your daddy.
That's right.
Pastor Anita Jackson, your mom.
Yep.
I'm Elder Angela Pride. I attend Kingdom Assembly Outreach Center.
That's right.
And I'm Troy Pride Sr. I'm her husband.
Right. Yes. So let me tell you why they're here, guys. These people are all a part of my village. And I will tell you guys, the young lady who is being chosen is not me, and she is not here. She's not here, okay?
In this room.
And
Okay,
she's not.
here.
What?
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started. All right, we're going to bring our first contestant up, Racha Dawkins. Give it up for him, y'all. We got
Awesome.
Racha here. Welcome to the palace.
Okay.
Welcome.
Excited. We're going to ask him some questions here. Yes. Welcome. All right, we got Racha Dawkins here, age 31. Hobbies? Well, what are some of your hobbies? Okay, use the microphone.
Just get-
Just working, carpentry and being a father and just athletics, really playing sports.
All right. All right. We're going to ask you a few questions. Is that okay? This is light and fun, guys. Light and fun. Light and fun. All right. Who would like to start? Start with you.
So you're 30, Racha, you're 31 years old. You said you got a boy, girl. You said
Two
you're
boys.
two boys.
Okay.
And how'd that happen?
You gotta use the mic.
Just
I don't.
hard to explain.
What is
Hard to
that?
explain.
Okay.
Two boys back to back.
Wow.
Okay.
I guess I was.
Like
So
Drake.
they're not twins.
No, they're not twins.
At the back.
It just happened, and I'm blessed for it though.
Yeah.
I thought I really wasn't expecting to have kids. I was 30 when I had them. So
So you're not married yet.
no sir.
So how's that child support thing coming?
I've been a good father, so I ain't gotta worry about that.
That's all right. That's all. Amen.
It says a lot about your character.
Thank you, sir.
It's good.
Now, Racha, you said you do some carpentry. Like, what's your career right now?
Yes, I build like decks and fences and landscaping.
Okay.
I'm trying to turn it into my own company.
Oh.
Okay.
Goal for this year.
All right. Millennials making it happen.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
So, Pride, do you have a question for Racha?
Well, I'm gonna kind of take it easy on you because those were some tough two questions that you answered. Have any brothers, sisters?
Yes, I have an older brother and an older sister.
Okay, did you come from a two-parent home?
My father left when I was young, but I have a stepdad since I was like 5, 6. He's been a pretty good guy.
Okay, that's all I have right now.
Okay. Okay. Mom, do you have anything for Racha?
Are you planning on getting married one day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm real patient with it. I've got to find the right one.
Okay. Are you a born-again Christian?
No, ma'am.
Okay. We can work on that today, too. Okay. That sounds good.
Racha, how's your
Okay.
relationship with your children's mother? Are you currently in a good relationship with her, or how's that situation? Baby mama drama?
Not kind of. It's about two different women. I have two baby mamas. So, but I have a good relationship with them. But they
Okay.
just wanted to be with me, I guess.
Mhm.
And I can't be with anyone just for my
Yeah.
child. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
I'm in a difficult situation, but I always make the best of it.
Okay.
And I'm sure you think about too that since it sounds like you said a single parent home, just
Yes,
your
sir.
mom raised you, or
I mean, my stepdad was there, but
right,
His dad
my
left.
mom raised me.
right. So you don't want for your children, you want to make sure that I guess to stop the bleeding, so to speak. You don't want to. Do you want to continue to having children that way, or as my wife said, you're looking to get married someday? And
Yeah, I'm done. Like, next child I have will be when I be in marriage.
that's awesome.
I have a question. So what's your idea of, in a perfect wife, what are some qualities that you would like in a perfect wife?
Just
Your
somebody
dream
who's
wife.
just outgoing and just not negative, and I know people stress and they're just trying to make the best of life and just help me be better at what I do, and I can help you, and just have a good relationship.
A life partner.
Yeah.
That's right.
So it sounds like to me, I can tell you've had to go through some battles with the baby's mama every now and then.
I mean, I have been through
I thought
some
you was gonna
battles,
say
but
life
it's-
in life.
they kind of like, they in a bad state, I guess. They can't support themselves really. I don't want to just like talk
Right.
about them, but they don't support themselves, and I do a lot of supporting, so I've been having trouble trying to have a relationship. Because they say I do boyfriend stuff for my baby mamas, but I just take care of them.
Yes, take care of
If they happy, my kids are happy.
That's
That's
awesome.
right. And what do you do for a living now, Roger?
I build fences and decks.
Oh, the carpentry.
Yeah,
Yes,
carpentry.
yes, that's right. That's
Okay,
year round.
Go ahead and get your number right there.
That's
Yeah,
year round.
carpentry.
All right. I think that was pretty good.
That's good.
All right,
Is
contestant.
it-
Oh, one more question.
Can we find like an ideal first date for you?
Oh.
Do you date? Like, what's an ideal first date for you to take a young lady on?
I like to do something that's different, I guess, and lunch or dinner somewhere would be nice. But I like to go on vacations and like stuff that we both ain't never did. Well, that person ain't never did before. Try to be impressive, I guess.
Well, I got one
Not,
question.
not a vacation. We're talking about a date now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A date. So
Yeah,
for a
you-
first date, it's time to go to Miami.
Wow.
Wow. Got the swimsuit.
4.0 here.
Separate beds.
Wow.
Separate
Man,
beds.
this dude's talking about
Woo.
vacation.
Oh
I
my
have a
God.
question to go along with that.
Man.
How do you feel about, times has changed now. How do you feel about the women, girls paying their way as far as going out on a date?
Okay. Oh, that's a good question.
I pay attention if they trying to pay, but I'm gonna pay.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. You got some points there.
That's
I'm gonna pay, but
Yeah.
I can see, okay, she's not even, she just want me to pay for everything.
Yeah.
I pay attention. It's like a check if you offer to pay.
Yeah.
So if the check came and she did this every time, oh, hold on one second. How would that make you feel? So if the check came, the way to put every time she gets on the phone, she acting busy, like, oh, the check is here. If she just never even paid attention, what would that mean to you?
And I already wouldn't be paying attention if I like that.
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
But when somebody on that phone too much and all that, they ain't paying attention to me.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that
Yeah.
too. That's good.
Yeah.
But I guess my biggest concern would be looking based on your history. How do you change that? I mean, it's like you've been with two, and that you had children by. How do you raise that bar? If you understand my question, because I know that's got to be
What's your
tiresome
plan
for
moving
you.
forward?
I mean, I know you're it's like hitting the wall, saying, I got to do better.
I mean, I just don't waste time anymore. I rather
Good.
work. Like that correct person to find me.
That's
I
good.
guess, and I'm basically straight up honest from the start. So
Yeah.
if you can't deal with
Yeah.
my two kids and like what I tell you, then don't even we can be friends, but
Yeah.
I don't even go farther
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
I like
That's
those
important.
characteristics
Yeah, I
about you,
like
that you're determined, you're
Yeah.
focused,
Yeah.
you know what you want, and you work.
I
And
like
you're not
Hard working.
lazy.
That's right.
No, sir, not at all.
Hello, Crowning Season YouTubers. So I hope you enjoyed contestant number 1. Now on to contestant number 2. Guys, here's my panel once again. You've already met them, so we're going to move on. We have contestant number 2.
Introducing Daquan Thomas.
All right,
Daquan
yes.
Thomas.
Welcome to
Awesome.
the Palace. You can come sit right here.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and get started here. So we have, your name is Daquan Thomas. You are 24, and what are some of your hobbies?
Basketball, weightlifting, hanging out with friends.
Okay. Is this mic on?
Yeah, it's on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. We're going to ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Yes.
Thank you for being here, Daquan.
Thank you for having me.
All right. We're going to start here.
Daquan, how did have you ever been in a serious relationship before?
Yes, I have.
How long?
How long did it last?
Yeah, how long were you in the relationship?
About 2 years.
And that's a long time. So how long have you been out of this relationship?
Going on 3 years. So I would say a full 2 years I've been on it.
So you've not been back into another serious relationship
seriously,
since?
no.
Kind of gun shy? A little
Yeah, just,
timid?
yeah, just trying to find the right person.
Did you get hurt by it?
Nah, I didn't get
Didn't get hurt by it. So you were just strong enough just to walk away and He-Man, so to speak, and Hercules.
Yes, sir.
Wow, wow. That's hard for me to comprehend, you know, that you were, I'm taking your word for it, that you were in the relationship and, you know, you walked away and,
Right.
I mean, how did you walk away and in a relationship for 2 years and you got some emotional scars or anything like that? Did you get healed from it or no?
Well, we kind of separated because of the distance, like the last couple months. So
Ah,
it's
so
kind of easy to get over it and just to move on. So,
What separated? What distance?
what you mean with distance? Like,
What was the distance? Because you went to,
Where was
was it
she?
school or?
Oh yeah, it was school. I was still in school, and then her family from Connecticut, so I was in Myrtle Beach, and she was out in Connecticut, so it was kind of hard for me
Okay.
to do a relationship like that. So,
Oh, how often did you get to see her?
like
During the year, once, twice?
I would say maybe like once or twice a month. You know, she'll come down and I'll go there.
That's a lot for somebody coming that far.
Yeah.
I got an easy question for you, Daquan.
Okay.
Do you have any kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, I want kids.
What's your time frame of having kids? You're 24 now, right?
I'm 24, so by 27, I want to start having kids.
Okay, do you see yourself in a marriage?
Yes.
So you're trying to meet the right one to have the kids with.
Right.
Okay, okay.
So Daquan, what's your profession? What do you do right now?
I sell life insurance.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, maybe still staying here selling life insurance. Eventually, I want to own my own firm with doing that, so just trying to work towards that.
Okay.
Well, okay.
I went to Coastal Carolina and I graduated 2016.
Oh wow, that's congratulations.
Impressive.
That's good.
How's your relationship? Okay,
Oh, that's good.
What was your degree?
Business management.
Okay, good deal.
okay. And how's your relationship with your mom?
Very good.
Very good.
love it.
You're close to your mom.
Yeah.
How many siblings do you have?
I got two little sisters.
Sisters. Oh wow, you protected of your sisters.
Yeah.
Baby.
And I got
Okay.
my daddy got one on the way.
Okay.
And,
So your parents are separated?
yeah, they separated.
Okay.
And close with your dad too?
Yeah, I'm close with them.
That's good.
That's great. That's good.
They're both the local?
I'm sorry.
They're both the local, your parents?
Yeah, they're both from Greenville.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
I had a question, I forgot it, because y'all about had me laughing in my spirit.
Daquan, what's your ideal first date?
Ideal first date? I don't know, just a dinner and a movie. Maybe.
Honesty, yeah. That's good. Oh, what church do you attend church?
Yes.
What church do you attend?
My home church is Shady Grove
Shady,
Baptist Church.
that's Shady Grove. Okay, all right. All right. Used to be on the youth choir.
No.
Usher. Okay, that's all right. Okay.
Daquan, what do you look for? What characteristics do you look for in the young lady that you're going to ask out?
Just somebody who's genuine, who's honest, somebody who's ambitious and know what they want.
Does she have to be attractive? Because see, you're not going to know all that when you see her.
She don't have to be attractive, but
That helps.
It
it
helps.
helps.
Yeah, yeah, just be honest. Yeah, it helps. Yeah.
So if you had to describe her, how would you describe what you're looking for? Do you have anything in your mind
The ideal one.
as far as characteristics?
I mean,
Yeah, type.
I don't really have a type or a preference, so
Okay.
I can't really answer that.
Yeah, yeah.
You come across to me as if you got a lot to fight through to get to what you're looking for.
Yeah, I'm very picky.
Okay, got you.
Wow. How did you read that?
Yeah, I can just tell. I can just tell that you're not in a hurry. That you're not just looking for anybody or just anything. You're tired of that, you know. And you want to make sure that this relationship, it sounds like to me, is of God, sort of a godsend type of relationship.
Yes, sir.
I can tell that you're not desperate, you know, so to speak. I can tell that your career means a lot to you.
Yes, sir.
Is all this true?
Yes, it's
Wow.
very true. Yeah.
Wow.
Daquan,
All right.
have you ever been heartbroken?
Yeah, I've been heartbroken before.
Did somebody cheat on you? Can you tell us a little bit about the scenario, maybe?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I was with this girl, and she cheated on me with her ex.
Oh, what? What's her name?
Of
No.
No, of course not.
Swear.
Oh,
You know who you are. You
No,
know
I-
who you are.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for
Yes.
watching, because you know she clicked on it.
Yeah.
You know she clicked. You know who you are. All right. I think that was pretty good. Any more
That's
questions?
good.
You have another question?
I do not.
Okay. Question. Okay.
There's why the wall?
Why?
Is there like a wall there?
Uh,
And as far as when it comes to a relationship for you,
Yeah, I want to be able to trust a person before I actually like them and love them and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's good.
That's good. That's good.
That's
That
good.
is.
That's good. All right.
Yeah, I can tell you're kind of standoffish when it comes to that. It's like you're excited, but you're
Yeah.
not desperate.
right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Daquan, do you go out much? Do you go clubbing? What do you do on the weekends for fun? I mean, I know you talk about athletics.
Good
but
question.
What else do you do like at night?
Well, I like to go to sports events.
Mhm.
Like to hang out with friends. I go out every now and then. It's not really my thing, but I mean,
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because you know you go out late. Sometimes you get in trouble if it's too late.
All
And
right.
now Christmas.
All right.
So you a Christian? Are you a Christian?
Yeah, I'm a Christian.
How long have you been a Christian?
I grew up going to church, so
So going to church makes you a Christian.
no, I got saved.
Awesome.
Good, good.
Yeah, I've been saved.
Okay. That's
Hey,
great.
man. Well,
That's great.
thank you for coming to the palace.
Thank you. For
We
having me.
really enjoyed you. Thank you
Yes,
guys.
thank
Give it
you.
up for Daquan.
Daquan.
Quan.
She was
I
about to
was
say
gonna
Dayshawn. Thank you, Daquan.
Daquan.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed contestant number 2. Now we have contestant number 3. I am so excited, guys.
Introducing Duratio Sullivan.
Duratio Sullivan. Welcome, Duratio, to the palace. All right, so we have Duratio Sullivan here, 28. And what are some of your hobbies, Duratio?
Work, cooking, and watching.
Got his mic.
Work, cooking, and watching movies.
Okay. So we're going to ask you a few questions here. Thank you for being here. Okay, so we're going to start here.
What a combination. Work, cooking, and watching movies. Your parents still together? Mom and dad?
No, sir.
Okay, so did you grow up in a single home, or did they split later, or
Single parent home.
single parent home?
Yes,
Your
sir.
mom?
Mhm.
Okay, so you ever dated before?
Yes, sir.
How have you ever been in a serious relationship?
Yes, sir.
For how long?
God, I say 3 years.
Wow. So did you propose to her within that 3 years? You felt like she wasn't the one. You were just too young. You felt like,
Too
or
young.
you felt too young.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What you don't have to go into detail, but why the split?
I just think we was at 2 different levels of life at the time. You know, me still a college student. She was already, you know, through with school and everything like that. So
She was a career person.
yeah, she was already in her career. So I mean,
Okay.
it was necessary. But
Okay. Still friends today, or no?
I mean, if I see her, it's a hate for this.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Healed from that relationship?
Yes, sir.
You got hurt from it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What happened? What
Yeah.
happened?
Nah,
you-
things just didn't work out.
Things didn't work out.
Good
Okay.
answer. Good
How'd
answer.
you pull through it?
yourself? Yeah.
How'd you
good.
pull
Yeah.
through it?
How'd you pull yourself out of it?
Really, I just started loving myself, got into myself more.
Yeah.
I learned a lot about myself within that time.
Yeah.
So
That's great.
that's
Yeah.
how I made it through.
Duratio, you say you like to cook. Any aspirations to be a chef? What do you do now?
I was a head chef actually for 5 years. Right now I work at Springbrook Behavioral Health. It's a low functioning children with autism facility and
Okay.
Travelers Rest. I'm a unit director there.
Wow.
But I was a head chef for 5 years when I stayed in Raleigh.
Okay. Like,
Yes,
what's,
it is.
what's your favorite dish? Like,
Well, I love
what
to
do you-
cook Creole type food.
Oh, nice.
Creole.
Well,
Wow.
let me piggyback off that question. Did you go to culinary arts school?
I know, sir. I went to school for business management.
Okay, so you learned those skills, cooking skills along the way.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One thing I want to know is the characteristics of a wife. What would you look for in a wife?
First, a praying woman. I'm not just saying
Wow.
because we.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. You have to. Yeah.
a praying woman, a best friend. And that's really it.
Come on, Jay.
Man.
Come me up, Jay.
That's it.
Boy,
If
he
I
said
keep
it.
those two,
He acing
Well,
it.
I'm good to
you
go.
got through that one, Duratio. Okay, well,
Yeah.
how about this one? Have you ever cheated on someone that you've been with?
Yes, but it was high school. But I still cheated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, because the answer is yes.
But it wasn't serious. But
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So have you, now you said they talked about your previous relationship, your long-term relationship. Do you feel like you were heartbroken from that or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Definitely.
all right, okay, we talked about how you got out of it. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? You're 28 now?
5 years, hopefully with my own business, because that's always been something I wanted to do, and a family. Yes.
Business cooking or?
Yeah, definitely my own restaurant.
Okay.
Family.
Yeah.
Do you have any sisters and brothers?
Yes, sir.
How many brothers?
I only have one brother,
Older?
not younger,
Oh, okay.
but it's only like by a year.
And what about sisters?
5.
5 sisters.
So you're the oldest?
No, I'm the youngest. Well, I'm the youngest of my mothers and the oldest of my father.
Oh, man.
I have a question for a first date. Would you fly out for a first date? Would it be like a trip? Is that your idea of a first date?
A trip?
Yes.
It's like this third.
Oh, that's better. That's
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Time
good.
on down.
Yeah.
Time on down.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not getting flued out no time soon.
No.
Okay.
Horatio, you said you like to watch movies.
She's
What's
so
your all-time favorite movie?
The Great Gatsby.
Because Horatio was trying to get
Great
flued
Gatsby.
out.
Okay.
He
I
like
was
Great
not
Gatsby, Mom. My mom loves that movie.
I was not
Mom.
expecting Horatio to say Great Gatsby. Okay.
Mom, you love Great
Second
Gatsby.
favorite.
Second favorite Hoodlum.
That's Crystal's movie.
Hoodlum.
The
What's
great,
the second one?
Hoodlum.
Okay, yep.
so you like Great Gatsby?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's her movie.
She don't like Great Gatsby at all. She gets so mad because he died at the end.
But,
It's a bad ending.
Yeah, I thought it was but we liked it.
Yeah.
You have any more questions for Horatio?
Do you feel that you're in that, because it sounds like to me that you, when you date now, you're actually not just dating, you're looking for someone who would be a potential wife for you in the future. It sounds like you're tired of all that other.
Yes, sir. Because I'm getting older. But
That's right.
I just want to build a foundation first.
That's good.
Yeah, for anything else.
Yeah. That sounds-
Do you do online dating?
Good for you.
When's the
Good
last
for
time
you.
you've been on a date?
Probably over a year.
That's a great question. Everybody's doing
Yeah,
this
I think
online, and
think-
I agree
Yeah.
with you.
You disagree with online dating?
It's
I
just,
don't
I
li-
just,
I
I
don't
just
get
don't
into it.
think I don't see it as being biblical,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's a far distance or something.
Right.
But I agree with you that,
Mhm.
you gotta see that person, you gotta know that person,
Yeah.
because, people can put the facades up online, and you really
Yeah.
don't know. It's to each his own,
Yeah.
is what, but I agree with
Yeah,
your
yeah.
answer.
Does
I
anybody
would-
agree with online dating here on the
No,
panel?
no.
I think
I'm
I
not-
think-
right, I'm not
No.
opposed to
I'm not
people doing online dating because
It's popular.
what I think happens when you're, going to clubs or bars and things like that is a lot of times people put on a front as well there. So
Mhm.
I think online, as long as you take the necessary steps to get to know that person, you can
Mhm.
stay online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
That's right. And it could be used as a tool for people who haven't dated in a while and to help you get out. Yes, because you can get start messaging and things like that. It helps you get out of your
Yeah.
shell.
So
Oh,
you think
okay.
online is sort of like,
I don't like
you
it.
view it sort of like a social media thing? Do you view
Oh,
it
you
that
like
way?
online?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay, I don't.
So and that's why I don't. That's
Okay.
why it teaches on,
Yeah.
but it's like plastic, so to speak.
Mhm.
It really is.
Yeah.
And when you've been hurt and you've gone through a lot and you're 28,
Yes, sir.
you don't have time. I agree.
Yeah.
You don't have time for that.
Yeah, because you can meet people, you can meet them anywhere, you can be in a gym exercising, or you can be
Church.
walking, church, just anywhere, outing,
Some good places.
Good places, yeah.
Hmm.
You can meet people, I think.
Okay.
You can,
Yes.
yeah.
Now, Horatio, they asked you about your characteristics for a wife, but what do you look for in a young lady that you're going to ask out on a date? Like, what does she have to have for you to ask her out on a date?
Conversation, I would say, because I'm kind of a shy person
Oh,
at first until
yeah.
I warm up to someone, so I need
Yeah.
someone to just
Yeah,
be able to hold conversation so I
Yeah.
can jump in there with them.
yeah. That's like our son, Geddes Jr., he's more quiet. But when he got married, he married somebody that she talks more, but they're,
It's like
it
an
complement
opposite,
each
but
other.
balance.
It balance each other out. So that's a good answer.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
balance. I think that was all my questions.
Yeah.
Everyone, that was pretty good? Any more
So
questions,
do you
anyone?
have, in your mind, do you have a particular idea of how you would want your wife to look, or characteristics about her? What did you
looks don't,
That
it don't matter to me with the looks no more.
it's just the heart of the
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it's-
said, he
Is
said,
it,
Rayon
is
woman.
it difficult for you because you didn't have the traditional mom and dad model? Does that make it difficult or not? Just a question.
In a way, yes, because you don't know how to treat a woman because you don't see a dad that's doing that. So
Yeah.
it holds a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
may have
sorry.
asked you. You are a Christian?
Sir?
Are you a Christian?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're active in your church?
Not like I should.
Okay.
What church do you attend?
Bible Way on
Another good
Baptist Church on Woodside Avenue.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know the address, y'all.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. Well, thank you for coming to the palace.
Oh, no problem.
Did you have a good
Thank you so
time?
much.
I did.
Yes, thank
Thanks
you,
for being here.
Horatio.
Good job.
All right, crowning season YouTubers. All right, we're on to our next contestant. We welcome to the palace.
Introducing Jasmine Henderson.
Say what now?
Jasmine Henderson.
Jasmine Henderson.
Jasmine Henderson.
Come on up, Jazz. Jazz is 25. Just turned 25. When's your birthday?
December 31st.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes, it's going to be a great gift for you.
Right.
Great gift. Hobbies, you like to draw and sports. Are you an artist?
Yeah, I actually went to college for it, Claflin University.
Do you have your phone on you? Can you show us a picture of some of your work?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would like to see a picture of some of your work.
Yeah, I actually got an art page.
What?
On
Okay.
Instagram. But yeah, I went to Claflin for my,
Click on one of
and
them.
I got a bachelor's degree in digital design. So
Wow.
yeah, I was an art major. At first I was computer engineering, but I ended up changing
It's
my
not
major.
coming on yet. Okay, so we just don't click on it because you have to connect that
Okay.
Wi-Fi. Just look. Good work.
That's
what
good
I want
work.
them to see it. Yes. Okay. All right.
So Jazz, you do artwork now, so is that all you do? What else do you do?
I mean, as far as like, you talking about in that field or just period?
Just period, like how are you making money today?
Oh, as far as right now, I'm actually at the bank. So since I graduated in 2017.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now I'm actually at the bank for TD Bank.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
working there, and then just trying to put like little applications together as far as for my major. Because hopefully I want to move out to like Atlanta because I feel like that's a better area for my
For art.
work, like art, so I can
Okay,
get
but so
exposed to
talk to me about your work though. So are you trying to work with businesses? Are you trying to do design work? What are you?
All right, so like I've been drawing like my whole life, but I really started painting when I was in college, like my sophomore year. So when I started painting, I started meeting new people, networking, and then I started putting my different artwork in exhibits. So when people started giving me good feedback on it, I took that in consideration for people like my artwork, so I'm gonna see if I can get it out there.
Okay.
So
Networking
I
is
got it out
power.
there by the state fair in Columbia.
Yeah.
And so when I first put my artwork there, nobody didn't buy it, but I think it was a lady, Miss Jennifer. She came to me and told me that she really liked it, and I
Yes.
ended up selling my painting for over $300.
Wow.
The first one?
Yeah, my first painting.
What? Hey man, that's good.
Good job.
Hey,
We're gonna
man.
shift a little bit.
Shit, okay.
I just want to know: have you ever been in love?
See, that's
I mean-
a hard question.
Not really. Not just be honest. I mean, you're 25 right now.
Yeah.
So you should have been in love by.
He might not be there. What about himself?
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, nah, see, all right, so look, my thing is with love, all right, so I really only had like 2 girlfriends my whole childhood.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so like when I was in
That's
high
good.
school, I had one girl. I wouldn't even say love because we were still young, so we really didn't know what it was.
Like.
Yes.
Yeah, so we was
Like.
in light with each other. And
Yes.
then when I got to college, I ended up meeting this one girl, we started talking, this and that. Then we ended up going out. But I mean, I felt like, what I'm saying, we loved each other, but it wasn't really like love, because love is where you think about that person every day. Like you don't want nobody else. You think about that person, unconditional love. You do anything for them. So I wouldn't say I was in love because I wasn't that way. I
Bishop
felt like
said
she felt
today.
like that with me, but as far as
Bishop said.
doing that,
Bishop said today that if you love someone, they have your money. Do you believe that? If you love
see, I
someone,
haven't
you
really
get.
been in love, so I can't.
All right.
I can't
Okay.
really
Yep.
say. I
Yep.
can't really say.
Yep.
So.
Well, on this panel here, it's always good to have one tough one. So Elder Troy's our tough guy, and
He like
so,
the medium tough. I mean, they just been tag teaming. Are you
Yeah,
saying you attend church?
straightforward.
You attend church?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
left from church today. So
What?
St. Mark United Methodist Church.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Taylor's.
Oh, you say
And
oh
my
wow.
grandfather's
Next
a
door.
pastor too. So
Oh, yeah.
Your grandfather's a pastor.
yeah, Thomas J. Bowman,
Oh,
Reverend.
yeah,
saved?
yeah.
Oh.
Used to be there.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to be there.
Oh yeah, yes, sir, yes. Sir. I was saved.
I know your grandfather.
He knows
Oh,
your
hey.
grandfather. Bishop knows your
Oh, hey.
grandfather.
Yeah, we know each other. Yeah, he moved to Columbia or somewhere.
Yeah, he went to Columbia. He was at St. Francis. Now he's in North by Orangeburg.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's
okay.
at St. Mark there. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He stayed here in Taylor's, next door in Taylor's, a lot of years.
Yeah, yes,
Pastored
sir.
2 churches, so I know your grandfather. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
good
Okay.
man.
Amen.
Yeah.
Praise.
It's your branding, so you're Omega Man.
Yeah. I crossed the last year I actually graduated at 5.
Okay.
That's
so
good.
So why did you choose Omega? Now you know
Um,
what Omega, like I'm not like sorority or anything.
Well,
but,
I know about
Omega
them, too.
Men. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because like nobody in my immediate family was in a fraternity or a sorority.
Okay.
So I really got it from like my mom's side. Like her sisters are Deltas, and then her
Okay.
grandfather is a Sigma.
Okay.
Oh well, her dad is a Sigma, which is my grandfather Thomas J. Bowman.
Yeah.
Good.
So it was really when I was in school that I seen how different fraternities act and how they actually went about it. And then I just looked at how they actually portrayed themselves and what they actually was doing, not just going to parties and different things like that, but as far as like the brotherhood and the friendship that you got out of the fraternity.
Okay.
So I
Yes.
felt like that was
Like that.
beneficial for me because I feel like I can have anybody back. Like I hate to say it, but sometimes I put my friends before me.
Wow.
You know, I
So you're
think
a
about
loyal
them.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good. Being what Omega Psi Phi stands
Right.
for. But we both know now, before and after, you could have been a choir boy, but before you make that step to be an Omega man, there are going to be some changes that go on before you cross over.
Of course.
My brother is one.
Right.
That's another story. So now, you did change in that, right? I mean, because you gave me the story that, oh, I like what they do for the community. For
Right,
Michael
right.
Jordan, he's an honorary, and I know you know a lot of the
Right,
stuff that they
right.
do. So did that change you for the better or for the worse? Because I'm sure you went through a period of dog, right?
Right? I mean, I say
Yeah,
like
what?
it changed me for the better because at first, I really didn't know a lot as far as like how you can really have somebody back, as far as like in different situations. And it changed me for the better because I'm still the same person. It's not like I'm just hanging out with this certain people or this group and then, I'm not really just, pushing them to the side because I'm more known or just more out there. But I'm
think
still
you're
in the
missing
same.
it.
No,
Missing
but that's a good answer.
It
He
was
said
a
for
good
the
answer. It was too
He said
good.
for the better. Well, so let me ask you this. So now, what type of young lady do you look for, like as far as asking out on a date? Like, what does she have to have? You have a type?
I do have a type. I have to say she has to be strong-minded.
Okay.
Minded, that's
Yeah.
good.
Far as,
But
like-
you can't see that though. So you like
Good
you
answer.
was looking at that young lady that's walking across the room over there. You can't tell whether she has a strong mind. So I'm just wondering
I
what
can
attracts
observe
you.
though.
Observe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
My
Observe.
observation is pretty good, so I can
Okay.
Observe,
tell. Like, if I
mhm.
talk to a certain person for like a certain amount of time, I can tell what that person is.
Okay.
Oh, I think I can.
I gotta stay focused. Let me
Okay.
do something. I was just thinking about mine just going everywhere here.
Okay.
Are you a sports fan?
Yes.
Cause my husband, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Yeah, we
Who-
just lost yesterday, so I'm.
Yeah.
You said we. Who's we?
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Do you like
my middle name is Dallas.
Oh, say what?
Dallas.
Dallas?
Oh, all right. All right.
Okay.
We're Cowboy fan.
All
Okay.
right.
That's
All
a plus
right.
for you. Let me get a plus
Would
sign.
you?
Check is a Ram.
He's Rams though. Bishop is Rams.
Yeah.
Still love him.
It's still.
No, we ain't
It's not,
God's
it's not
church,
like
so
on
I gotta
Pittsburgh.
have love.
It's not like on Pittsburgh or
Yeah. I
the
just- yeah.
Redskins or Giants.
So you like sports?
He's a
Okay.
Cowboy,
He
so
said
that
his
maybe
middle
that
name
might
is
make you
Dallas.
feel better,
Yeah.
Elder
Oh, your
Troy.
middle name
Yeah,
is Dallas.
They actually named me after the football team.
They said what? All right.
Really?
Are you
Okay.
impressed with that?
What?
They named
Okay.
him
But
after.
see, we were talking about sports right now.
Yeah.
This panel is for.
We all get
Good
okay.
point.
How?
Yeah, we got a little bit off track, but yeah, that's
Okay.
impressive.
That was good. That's
So,
impressive.
Lance, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Good
5
question.
years. I actually see myself in Atlanta or Charlotte.
Okay.
All right, so far as like the beginning of this year or every year since I graduated, I've been trying to set myself goals as far as what I can do. But I actually want to be able to open up what is called is like a gallery boutique for where I can sell different artwork and then
Yes.
showcase my different artwork to other people. And then I
That's
can
good.
like, I like to make logos and I like clothes too, so fashion too. So I'll be able to, you know,
Yeah.
sell different artworks that I put on different clothing too.
Oh,
as far as like
that's
merchandise.
neat.
So I have like a half gallery and then half like stores.
Yeah.
Would you be-
I see myself
And I'm
doing
not-
that.
Would you think about starting anything here, like in
See,
Greenville?
that's what I was thinking, because it would be good for me to start off like around here just to get my
Yeah.
name.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
to tell like millennials and everything because Greenville is now.
Right.
Yes.
And
Fourth
unfortunately,
fastest growing city in the country.
yes, and unfortunately, our cultural aspect of it is growing now,
Yep.
and it's really
Yes.
just starting, but it's really getting started now. And
But-
I always like to tell all of my friends, my millennials, like, don't overlook it because you can start here, and there's so many contacts, so many networking events
Yes.
that that we identify with. And I think starting here, because we don't have, think about it, we do not have an art boutique here. But downtown,
Yeah.
I mean, just think
Yes.
about all the people. We're the fourth fastest growing city in the nation. So you think about if you put it downtown, everyone who comes to the city, where they going? Downtown.
Oh, yeah, number one.
And I know when we go out of town, where do we go?
Downtown.
Out of town. We go downtown, and what do we do? Buy everything
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we feel is culture.
Right. But the only thing is, as far as like millennials with us, you know, we want things now.
Yes, we do.
So we like, instead of, see, that's why I kind of is like, I'm kind of torn in between with starting down here or just going to a city that's already well known
Right.
for like that area.
Right.
But it would be good to start here just because, you know, you get your name, you actually
Yeah.
support your city. You show where
Yes.
you
That's
from.
right.
Yes.
And then you're 25, so you got time.
You got time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you know how we are, we get
Want
25,
it right, yeah.
we trying to, all right, so yeah, we need to have this
Yes.
done at this
Yeah.
certain time.
Yes.
I don't need
Yeah.
to be 30 and then still trying to look for this and that.
So you're saying career and then eventually wife.
Well, that was my question. then.
Okay.
I mean, you
That's what I was
seem
leading
to
to.
be very ambitious as far as what you want your career to go, where it's supposed to go. So will you have that much ambition to put in
And
if you meet
time.
a certain lady or a certain woman? Will you be able, or do you need to put that relationship on hold?
To
See,
build with.
reach it. See, it's, I don't know, cause like far as with me, whenever I talk to, you know, a young lady or a female, it's just, I let them know, like, you know, me, it's not like I'm looking for a relationship now, but whatever happens, happens. As far as like, you know, like you can start off as a friendship, you know, y'all just talking, and then all of a sudden y'all end up having that connection for where, okay, well we can try this and that. I don't want nothing for where, all right, I'm gonna go into this. We're gonna go out, you know, we're gonna talk, see how it is. I like to just go with the flow. 'Cause
So
let
you
it
don't
flow
have a
naturally.
standard, whereas, hey, I'm not ready for this, so if I do encounter someone that's possibly ready to get into a relationship, instead of saying, no, I'm not ready, you're gonna just go with the flow, and then she may be stuck, and you may still be moving on.
Nah, see, I ain't say that. But
Yeah,
Almost.
that's why.
see, but
You haven't met anyone that you can build with.
Right.
You
right.
haven't met anyone that you can build with yet.
Exactly.
But you're looking for a life partner, someone you can build with who's just as ambitious as you.
And then someone I could also trust, because I done had
Trust.
problems with trust as well. Because I ain't gonna lie, I done been played like far as like when I
Did you
was
read that, Dad?
in high school.
Yeah, it's a
and then
freestyle guy.
Even college
Yeah.
too. So,
That's why.
huh?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
one was in
but-
high school. and
One
one
was
was
in high
college.
school, the
One's
one was
in
in college.
Yeah.
He said
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I talked to, you know, women, you know, in between, but. you know,
Okay.
as far
I
as,
got a
like,
But no
scenario
recently.
for you, Jazz.
all right,
So you've met this young lady, and she's the one,
okay.
and you purchase a ring for her, and you propose to her, and she says yes, but she takes the ring back to the store.
Wow.
Because she wants a different kind of ring.
Mm.
Where does that leave you?
I
do
like
you feel
that.
about that? Is that okay?
No.
Because I know people that have done that.
Nah, that's not.
That's
Wow.
real.
It's not
That's
a-
real.
I feel as if it's not, like, I understand where she probably coming from, because, you know, that's probably not the ring that she wanted.
Right.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
looking at is, at least I got the ring.
Okay.
Mm.
And
Okay.
then you gotta
least I
take
got
it.
one.
So you're
that-
hurt by that. So maybe now
Oh,
this
yeah.
is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like somebody, it's like me buying you a car, and then you took the car back to sell it, so you can get a different one.
Oh,
You see
okay,
what I'm
because you,
saying?
Okay.
okay.
It's really the thought that counts,
Yeah.
so you really shouldn't be,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remind me, I tell you where you are. You're what I would call a freestyle. It's like you're floating. And it's like, when you find the right one, it's like you'll land, but
I
you're
wanna-
still
I
just.
I want
don't know,
yeah,
right?
I want to
Yeah.
hear. You said you've been hurt.
Yeah.
Really? How did you get past that? Well, how was it in there? Like while you were hurt. So how did you know that it was time for you to exit?
I
And
mean,
how did
I
you get
was
past
I
it?
was young, so I mean, this was like my first official girlfriend when I was in high school. But you know, like you know how Facebook
That
and
stays
all that
with you.
stuff.
Yes.
You know, it was just far as a situation for where you know we had each other accounts where we were just checking, and then one time I went to go
Yep.
check, and
Yes.
then, you know I found something I didn't like, so
That's
I
real
went-
though.
And I think
Yeah.
that's key
I mean,
for
I
girls, 'cause
didn't
we
date
think
but
guys
two
don't get
girls
hurt.
in my life, and
I know I
the
don't.
first one, of course, both were in high school. And the second one, we dated for 3 years. I married, but the first one, it was very similar to what you're talking about. You end up getting hurt,
right.
and that stays with you.
Yeah, and it was like I think it was my junior year in high school, so it was.
You don't
it's-
forget it.
Yeah, and like in high school, I wasn't even really the type to be out all the time. Now I'll be out as far as like go like team parties, as far as like with different females every other week. That really wasn't me. So it's like when I got into that situation with her, I felt like I couldn't trust somebody. So then when I went to college, I kind of got kind of wild because
You went
I'm coming
opposite.
for-
Yeah.
Be
I'm
honest,
coming
honesty.
from like high school for where I had a curfew. My peoples want me to
Oh
do this
yeah.
and that.
Oh yeah.
So I had to act a certain way. I was more focused on my grades than anything.
It's good.
And it's then when I got to college, I got more freedom for where,
Yes.
now I'm kind of going through different situations.
Yes,
where I'm
yes.
like,
And being
ah,
honest, honesty,
okay,
yes.
yeah, so,
Do you have a two-parent home?
yes, yes.
Okay.
I do.
So you had a good example.
Yeah.
And what'd you
I
learn
found
from
it
there?
good, so.
He comes from a ministry background.
Ministry
so
background.
Yeah, I mean, I know his grandfather. That's very serious.
That's okay.
You're really you could label yourself as a PK.
Right.
Was that hard for you? What are pros and cons of being
I
like
mean,
a PK?
The standard. I mean,
Oh,
people.
the pros and cons.
pe-
I say, I'm just gonna give you the con first.
Yeah.
All right. So when I was younger, of course, like I was born into the church, so I was baptized when I was like young.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was like 3 months, 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, the only thing is when I'm growing up, of course I gotta be on the children's choir,
Mm-hmm.
gotta be
Oh,
on
yeah.
the youth choir.
Pressure.
And
Done
then of
those.
course inspirational.
And then when you
Done
get
it.
older, it's still a lot of pressure.
Right,
So it
right.
starts with things like ministries, but then you get older, it's just like, I guess for me, I guess I can relate to that. So
Right.
it's just a lot of pressure because you were born into a ministry where everyone is looking at you. So you are equipped. So when you go out those doors, you automatically think that everybody is looking at you.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy for where it's like, cause I don't know, people like, I still say yes sir, no sir. So
Mhm.
it's like when I
Yep.
say it so much, like that's what they instilled in me.
Yes.
Yeah.
As far as like, respecting people
Respect.
and other
Yes,
And then when
yes.
I say it now to like older people or some people kind of like around my age, they're looking at me, they just be like, why you saying this and that? It's really
Yeah.
just like, I say that's the pro too, as far as for me being able to be around that environment, for me to have the respect for other people.
Yeah.
And then, sometimes like, it was a good thing with me being born in church because like, I met most of my friends through youth
Yeah.
ministry. So I went to like, what was it, Sakahatchee, helping out with
Oh, yeah.
homeless people,
Oh, yeah.
and then Camp Greenville,
Wow.
and then Yak, Breeze. So I mean, I was good to meet other people through that too.
So I
Yes.
think that's why you went towards, you didn't say that, but I just kind of put that together, that when you went to, you're talking about your brother was a part of the same thing, because you were used to kind of like a brotherhood. You were
Right,
used to a
right.
village, so you gravitated towards some type of village,
Mhm.
because you were used to being that. That just
Yeah.
came to me now. You probably didn't realize that.
I did.
You said you
Wow.
didn't used to be like that, but for
Yeah.
me, this is my village. Like Kingdom Assembly is my village, and
Right.
everything I do in my life, I gravitate towards village because I always look to people who are older than, because I was used to that, and I know that
Right.
you like a PK, so you look for village-like situations.
Right.
And even in when you were talking about your business, you were saying that you want to be somewhere in a village of people
Right.
who
Where
you
support
identify
them.
with,
Exactly.
Yeah.
because you're used to a support system.
Exactly.
Yes, so you
So
love.
the trust thing, 10
good.
being the highest with going into a relationship, 1 being the lowest. You're not too big on trust, are you?
Nah, it's like, not really. I can trust somebody, but I really gotta we really gotta
Have
be
to
cool.
get, yeah, you
like,
have to get
we
to
have
know
to
that.
we have to
Talk, yeah.
we have to have
That's-
that friendship first. 'Cause
Yes.
I feel as if I'm really gonna find that one person that I'm gonna be with like my whole entire life, because my mom asks me all the time, she be like what you gonna do? Because I don't. I don't
Yeah.
like bringing like a lot of females around.
That's
my
good.
house.
That's good.
Because
Yeah.
you gotta say, I got a little sister too. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
you know, my people's asking me, like,
That's
so who
good.
you, like, where your girlfriend at? I'm like, we
Yeah.
gotta talk about this right now. You
Yeah.
see my little sister over there.
You gotta
can't-
build up to
you
that.
can't-
Build
yeah.
up to that.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You set an
I come from that
example.
background too, of you can't just bring them to
Yeah.
meet your family.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I'm like
Can't
that.
just-
Yeah, you
Right.
have to set,
Yeah,
and you have to
standards.
set an example. How old is
Good.
your sister?
She just turned 14.
Yeah,
last
and she's looking,
And she's going
you
to
know,
last grade.
yeah.
But his mama's the big
Yeah.
one. His
Yeah, no,
mom's
what
the-
I'm, but I'm saying she's
Yeah,
looking
that
at
she
her
is
brother
looking.
too.
This has been
Yeah.
the longest one. That's a major compliment.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Well,
Thank
one
you.
last question, Jazz. Who's your, you said Dallas Cowboys?
Dallas,
that's
I
your
see.
football team. So who's your
That's his
basketball
middle name.
Basketball team?
Mm-hmm.
I like Chris Paul. So Chris Paul's on the
Middle
Rockets
name is
right now.
Dallas.
team? Okay,
So I
okay,
like
so you
the
don't,
Rockets.
okay, so you're with that millennial thing where you just follow the player.
See, I've been.
Say
follow-
what?
I really didn't have no.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait
you ain't gotta
a
say
minute.
Just us, like you ain't gotta say.
Wait a minute. Who's your favorite ball player? Who's your favorite basketball player? This gonna tell us right here.
Okay, so have you, okay, so you pulled for, who did Chris Paul with before that?
Clippers.
Clippers.
Now he's with
The
Houston.
Hornets at first.
Okay.
Hornets.
New
Okay.
Orleans.
But you just follow, you just kind of like his
Yeah,
game.
because
You
I
like-
watched.
No,
him
he was
when
with
he
New
in
Orleans.
college.
Yeah. Oh,
He was with New
college.
Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's
New
college?
Orleans.
Before it was the
First
like the
team.
Pelicans now.
Yeah, New
Now,
Orleans.
for college,
Pelicans.
who do you like?
Oh, UNC.
UNC.
Tar Heels.
You're a good man.
All right.
Hey, UA now.
All right.
This group feels good
No,
about.
he's so
This group feels good.
That's a great
My
conversation.
man there,
Yep.
you know, he's still.
You have any other questions you wanted
We
to
have
ask?
to do it behind closed doors. I don't
I'm telling you
think
that. This is my village
Okay.
right here. They
Crowning
tough.
Season
They-
TV can handle the questions.
Wow. Wow.
Jazz, you did an awesome.
Thank
did
you
an
for
awesome
coming to the
job.
palace.
Awesome
We had a
job.
great
So
time
much.
with you.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
being here. Thank you.
No problem.
We're going to bring you back. Sometimes come to the class and minister to the class.
You said what?
To minister to the class.
Okay.
Yes.
We can
Millennial
work on
class.
that.
Millennial
We're gonna-
class. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
Yes.
a millennial.
class.
Please, a millennial ministry.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. You know,
Good
try
job.
something new.
Try
Yes.
something new. That's right.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you for coming to the palace.
Thank you so
problem.
much.
All right.
Thank
Give it
Get
up.
you-
Thank you.
All right.
You tell me to get some of your chicken.
Get some of the chicken. Yeah, Mom. Jazz, get you some of that
Thanks,
chicken.
Jazz.
All right, guys. So we're gonna
feel
close this
better?
on up with our final thoughts. We're gonna do our final thoughts, guys.
Final-
Wow, what a great time we
Wow.
had
We had
on
such
the
a
panel
wonderful-
This was
here.
awesome.
What a great
Yes.
time. We're
We-
gonna
yes.
ask all of our all the contestants to go back in the room and close the doors. We do our final thought. You're not a contestant, Prince. You can stay out, but he can't.
We won't call the names.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we're just going to do our final thoughts here, and we'll just say, some of the pros and cons of this process. We won't say their names, but we'll give, we'll start here.
Well, yeah, I just think probably since it's just Elder Troy's kind of like he's
Yes.
kind of you've raised your bar, man.
Raised
I
your
mean,
bar on
it's
that
like-
last
you're
one.
like-
Yeah, on the last one you raised it.
He is. I
You
mean, that's
raised
really good. To
Yeah.
bring to the group.
I think,
Because
yeah.
that's real life.
Yes.
Even though we're talking about dating, as Christians, we shouldn't date anyone that we don't see a potential mate in. So I like what you're bringing.
Yes.
I really do. I like
Yes.
the seriousness of it. It wasn't with the first two, but it is now.
Well, for me, and I guess being a father myself, and it's for anybody, I think as a man, no one's good enough for their daughter.
You're right, right.
You could be Jay-Z, Drake, or whoever else
Whoever else.
that may be out here.
Yeah.
So you got to fit
Exactly.
the criteria,
it.
and you
Yeah.
have to go through the checklist. And you
Yeah.
have to do your due diligence
That's
as,
right.
as a father.
That's right.
Yeah.
And
And we got
I
father
treated
figures
it-
here. Yep.
Yeah.
I treated it like that they were trying to date my daughter.
That's
Uh-huh.
That's not the case, but that's how I treated it.
They know by now. They
Yeah.
know by now.
That's good. That's,
that was, and I love that, and I think it's
Yeah.
important for us to understand that you need to trust in your village.
Getting
You
back,
have to.
You do. But getting back to your original question with our group, it was a mixed bag today.
Yes, it was.
I mean, I honestly, being, your father, and there's some traits that I liked in all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
The
Same
challenge
here.
is there's no perfect people.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
not in the real world.
Yeah, that's right. No perfect people.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is good.
Well,
Yeah.
and so I
like
wanted
that.
to say, right, each of the young men had great potential.
Yes.
of their
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
Yes.
And like Bishop just said, there are no perfect people, but I think the
Yeah.
questions that we ask should
Mhm.
give this young lady a really nice perspective on
Yeah.
maybe
Yes.
some of the things, some of the qualities, because you're not going to get all those qualities.
Yeah.
Even us being married for as long as we've been
That's right.
married, you don't have those qualities. You don't.
That's right.
You don't wake up every day
No.
just
Yeah.
Yes,
madly
yes.
in love.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the truth.
Exactly.
And so dating is even harder because you're
Yeah.
kind of trying to
Yeah.
funnel
It
through
is
and
harder.
fish
Yeah. I
through
believe it,
things.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
somebody talked about loyalty issues
Mhm.
or trust
Yeah.
issues. A couple of them talked
Yeah.
about trust
Yeah.
issues.
Mhm.
And so, you know, I just think, you know, it's just a blessing to be a part of this
Yeah.
panel and to be
Yeah.
able to help, to be a part of your village,
Yes.
to help these millennials out here understand that
Yeah.
you need that advisory
Yes,
counsel.
you do.
You
Yes,
know,
you
we're,
do.
we're never going to tell our children or any other millennials that we may come in contact anything that's going to harm them. We always
Yes.
want to try to do
Yeah.
what's best for them. And so
Yeah.
trusting in your village like you've done, Crystal, is
Yes.
just awesome. And,
Yeah.
and more
Yeah.
millennials actually should
Yeah.
do it. Because
Yes.
there's a lot of people out here doing things that they just want to do.
Yes.
What is
Yeah.
it? Slipping and dipping.
Yep.
Sneaking
Yeah.
and creeping.
What?
Yeah.
You know, so this
Yeah.
crowning
Those
season
moves.
is giving you guys
Yes.
an out.
That's good.
And I'm excited
Nice
about,
platform.
you know, who
Yes.
this young lady's going to choose.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, we're gonna
I'm
talk
excited,
about
yeah.
it when the cameras go off, and we're gonna pick.
Yeah,
yes.
well, it's,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
a, it's a
Okay.
nice platform, but I'm also seeing myself in some of these young guys. And even though
Yes.
we've been
Yeah.
married a long time, for 36 years going on this month, but I saw myself in them,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how I could have handled it.
Wow.
That's
yes.
a lot of pressure.
I was thinking of that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, if I could put myself in that
Yeah.
That's a
position.
lot.
I was,
Whew.
yeah, and that's one of the main things I was thinking of because, you know, and I guess, you know, being mom, you know, because I can see the heart of, you know, and I'm thinking about, you know, Geddes Jr., thank God that he's married.
married now.
But, you know, I was looking at the heart. I was looking all through everything else and feeling the heart of,
Yes,
you know, like you first, you know, the first one, you know, is just like the issues that he had to get to where he's at now, and he's still working on it. And I mean, everybody had a good trait in them. Like you
Yes.
said, the heart, you have to look at, you know, you have to extend grace
Yes.
and, you know, just a lot of good qualities in each one.
Yeah, this
And
is
it's
so
hard from a
successful.
father's perspective.
Yes.
You know, that's,
You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you said both of y'all are pretty tough.
Yeah.
Both of you. 'Cause,
well,
I mean, you
I
would say
was
something
at
that you
first.
said, well,
I
but
was
you're,
tough at first, and
Yeah.
then when it shifted to Elder Troy, I
Both
said, he can have that part. I didn't,
Yeah.
you know, that's good. Gave me a break.
Where's the wall?
Yeah, he said, why the wall? Yes.
You can.
Yeah.
Why the
It's
wall?
easy to read
Yeah.
through it.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's why
It
you were
is.
able to read through it, because we've
Yeah.
been that age.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been that age.
You can
Yeah.
see right through it.
One of my favorite highlights is when you notice one of their branding. He said, you know, I don't know much about it, and Mr. Troy said, well, I do.
Okay.
Well, I do. That was one of my
Yeah, I'm
favorites.
still waiting on that answer.
Right.
You did some good maneuvering there.
Yeah,
You know, but
Even though
Okay.
this
Yes.
is a panel and the platform for crowning season, it's serious.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You guys need to
Okay.
take dating more serious, because when you're dating, even if you're using it as a vehicle to, you know, maybe take things a little bit more seriously for your mate, you still have to take it serious, because when you're looking for someone as your life partner,
Phew.
that's for
Yeah.
your life.
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
I be with you every day, like
Wow.
for my life?
Wow.
Can you build with me and continue to build? I have a great example. I got two great examples here to my right and to my left, but a lot of people don't, and that's okay, because we have platforms like this for you guys to watch and for you to
Yes.
know. You know, take it more serious. It's too much doing it for
Yes.
a lot of millennials are dating for Instagram, for
Well,
Snapchat.
But you know, and
That's
what I
it.
was gonna say. That's what I feel. That's
Yes.
the vibe
Yeah.
I get. I don't think anybody's dating for life
Yes,
partners anymore.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're just dating, and
Photo
when I'm
op.
done with you,
Photo
or,
op.
Yeah.
right? Or when it's not relationship goals anymore,
Right.
You're
Yeah.
next.
Yes.
And it's
So-
Cut the
dangerous.
photo.
Yeah,
It's
and
very dangerous.
yeah, it's dangerous because you know, going back to one of your messages is soul ties. You know, when you get in 2-minute relationship, a girl cannot do it.
Absolutely.
You know, the guys,
Absolutely.
you know,
Can't either.
he
Take a break.
can't either. But a girl to get, just like we were asking about, okay, what do you expect? Because a girl will get too involved, you know, whole body, whole feelings and everything. And so you with this person and that person. So that's the reason it's important, you know, for us to have something like this to talk about, you know, the importance of it.
Yes.
You know, because you don't want to be hurt, just
Yes.
hurt, that hurt. It's
No.
just,
Yes.
I don't like to see that.
And one more thing, I guess I want to convey to the millennials is
Yes.
this. I understand there's a threshold that millennials cross, which is from 17 to 23, and they think that they're grown or they get grown. They're 25, they're 27.
Right.
Don't think you're too grown to get counsel from those that's
Absolutely.
trying to put you in the right direction.
Exactly.
That's right.
I mean,
It's good.
even at 29, I wish
Oh,
my
yeah.
mom. I wish I listened to certain people in my life
Yeah.
to guide me left instead of right, or you know things like that.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
millennials don't think that you're so grown that you can't get directions.
That's right. I like that.
That's good, yeah.
That's
That's
one
right.
of my things.
Yes, you have to submit, and that's why it's important to find a church home and to submit not only your gifts but your life.
Covering.
You have your covering matters. It does.
Oh, yeah.
It matters, and I'm saying that as a millennial because I did do it the other way, and you will come back. You will come back bleeding. You will come back hurt, but you can come out of that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's okay to do it the right way.
Yes.
You want better results. If you haven't tried it this way, that's why you're still broken now. Try it. Just try
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's no harm in trying something
Yeah.
new.
And we're a living testament. I mean, really,
Yes.
we got married and we found this church a year after we got married.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't
Yeah.
know if we would be here 15 years later. I don't
See?
know if we
Yeah.
would be here if
Yeah.
we weren't in a kingdom family oriented.
That's
That's
right.
the thing
Yes.
about my bishop. If you want to get some family, love family.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah.
Showing you how to love your wife, showing you how to love your husband, showing you how to, discipline your kids.
Yeah.
It's all kingdom. And so a year after we got married, that was nothing but the grace of God.
Please
Yes.
come join us.
Please,
Yes.
please come and join us
Yes.
here at Kingdom Assembly Outreach Center. We know that this show is global. So if you can't join us physically, you can join us digitally. You can join us here on Dominion TV.
That's right.
Bishop gets here on Dominion TV on which days?
Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m.
This is
Eastern Standard Time.
right, and we are coming live from Kingdom Assembly, guys. I always tell people that we all are growing in the same soil.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Telling
right.
you, and we are out here
good.
lit. Y'all better check
good
out
ground.
all of our profiles.
It is good
Our lives are
ground.
lit. Good ground, great
Let's
ground.
talk about it.
Good ground, great ground.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
to the palace. And so we're gonna check out, who our final guy is, if you don't know by now. And thank you for joining us. Follow me on Instagram, she's_Chris Victoria, and on Facebook, Chris Victoria, and CrowningSZN on Dominion TV. Love you guys. XO, and don't forget, before you leave the house, don't you ever forget your crown.
Awesome. Thank y'all. Thank you for your patience. Is that Brionah?